this here. I'm done fussing with this. Whoops, maybe not. Hey y'all, it's Allie. I'm still not exactly 100%, as you can tell by my voice. I sound raspy and I have a cough drop in my mouth, so I'm not gonna have coughing fits while I'm filming this, but I thought it was kind of important for me to kind of do this video. By the way, there's like stuff everywhere. I just got a package in and these fell all over. I have a huge mess basically around my place. Christmas is coming and some of y'all might be getting a little bit of Christmas cash from Santa, whoever he may be in your life, and you might be thinking, oh my gosh, now I can buy a traveler's notebook. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, y'all know that I am a huge fan, and the only notebook that I have purchased is Chic Sparrow. Those are like Chic Sparrow. I have not purchased any others. I have seen the actual Midori notebook and I was not impressed. So I really love the Chic Sparrow notebooks because everything that I had wanted that the Midori was lacking had, like the extra room and the extra elastics and stuff like that. She doesn't pay me. I just has loved Chic Sparrow from the beginning, and I just don't go to anybody else. So that's all I know how to say. I have not tried any other notebook, and I don't intend to, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Just to give y'all kind of like a not guide, but just kind of to help you, because it is like a soul searching. It is a soul searching. You might be watching videos, you might be seeing what people say, and the truth is a traveler's notebook is kind of an extension of you, because you're writing in it all the time. And so it really is so personal. It is such a personal decision, and you're like, what do I get? I don't know what to get. I'm gonna just try to help you ask some questions to yourself and give you some little bits on stuff I have learned that might help as far as sizes and different kinds of leathers and all that jazz. So I hope it might be helpful if you are at the point now where you're like, oh, I can buy a notebook, and if you are considering the Chic Sparrow one, totally, you could check out her stuff. She's got awesome stuff. I have never, ever been disappointed. I have seen them been made by hand in person, and I can tell you they have so much love that goes into each notebook. So let's start, shall we? You might be wondering first about types of leather. I started out with, I'm gonna try to keep this fast, y'all. I started out with the creme brulee dark chocolate after seeing Jennifer Harvey do a different types of leather video, and she had shown her very own Louis, which was a dark chocolate creme brulee, and she had opened it up, and I was watching how she was like rolling it, and I was like, that's it, that's the one I want. I wanted something supple and floppy and like a blanket, and so I got Lovey. And this is dark chocolate. I don't know what it is, but I have read and have seen from other folks that it seems that the dark chocolate is probably the most supple. I don't know if that's true. It might be, I might be wrong, but I've seen other people say that too. And I know that mine is extremely supple, and my husband's is a creme brulee. And I purchased a creme brulee, and I also purchased a Black Beauty creme brulee for a friend. And of all of those, the dark chocolate was the most floppy right off the bat. But I also broke it in by rolling it and stuff. So this leather is so delicious. It is like velvety, soft, and oh my gosh, do you see how easy it is for me to just like roll that? It's pretty darn supple. It will show a little bit of wear, but nothing like Mr. Darcy. I mean, I have some scratches on here. I have an ink spot from where I got ink on it. You can see a little bit of discoloration up here, but it's nothing. I mean, you see the wear, but it's very subtle. The wear is subtle. And if you do scratch it, honestly, I have scratched this, and over time, the oils from my hand and holding it and loving it and snuggling it, it kind of like works it out. I don't know how that works. Maybe Jennifer knows how that works, but I spilled water on it one time. So all these little marks are going to be endearing, and at first you freak out, because I did too, especially with the ink spot. I think I posted in the page and I was like, what do I do? And basically nothing. You can't do anything about it. Just leave it alone, okay? Just leave it alone. Over time, it will mean something to you. It'll be all right. Just breathe. This does show a little bit of wear, a little bit, but it's very subtle. Please stop. okay. Again, creme brulee is a very supple leather. It does have a little bit of variation in the leather. That is the dark chocolate creme brulee. Creme brulee is a great leather. The other leather that I know a little bit about is the Mr. Darcy leather. Now, Mr. Darcy, who I have said in other videos, he is handsome and sensitive. Handsome just because he's handsome, and sensitive because he marks up easily, like a lot of wear. This is my Mr. Darcy personal size that I use as a planner, and this goes with me a lot of places. And you can see, I mean, I have like a really big, that's new actually. That's new. See, I didn't, oh my gosh, that's really new. See, I'm freaking out just slightly. I'm freaking out slightly. It will be all right. It marks up a lot. And if you are going to be scared about marking up a journal, do not get Mr. Darcy because he marks up easily. If you love that look of it being marked up, then this is awesome leather for you. I have a personal size in buttered rum, and my buttered rum has gotten a little toasted in the sun in Florida, but that's all right. And I have a black pocket deluxe because I was totally swooned and taken over by Bunny's little black pocket, and this is I use as a wallet. It is quite chunky. I have like a lot of pennies in here, which I should probably not do that. I use that one as a wallet, and I mean it is also like super scratched. I also just recently got a narrow burgundy, the burgundy Mr. Darcy leather, and this one I use for like my teaching notes when I actually listen to a lot of teaching, and for my sermon notes and prayer requests and stuff like that. My notebooks have a lot of different, I'll get into that later. I'm really hoping this isn't too long. This one is also, I mean it's very scratched. So this leather scratches easily. As far as the suppleness, this is I have rolled this burgundy. It is not as supple as the creme brulee by any means, but it is soft. It's very soft. It's not stiff. I mean, you can see that. But if this is a classic, this doesn't have any stitching, and it's a classic. So this one is a little bit more softer than my personal size. However, my personal size, because I have used it so much, it's quite soft too, actually. If it weren't for these, this would be really soft because of how much I use it. This one's actually kind of new, and this one I've used for a while. So since I'd say about right before July. So this is that. That's my personal, and it's soft. And then of course my little black one that I use as a wallet, I really haven't broken it in at all or rolled it or anything, and it's still a little bit stiff. BC powders, do you like those? Those are my lifesaver for when I get a migraine. They taste awful though. But yeah, this is not, I haven't rolled it or anything. The Mr. Darcy can be broken in if you want to roll it. And when you roll it, it gets the most delicious wrinkles. And I do have a video filmed on the wrinklage and the rolling. I just haven't edited it yet, and I need to do that. That is the Mr. Darcy leather. My two favorite leathers, I must say, are the creme brulee dark chocolate color and the Mr. Darcy any color Mr. Darcy I love. I don't have a toppy yet, and look at me, I said yet. I didn't even like think about it, and I said yet, which means that anyway. The other leather that I have been privileged to own, but she does not sell it right now, is the Storyteller, which has like the brands and the marks and all that stuff. This is kind of, you know, like really soft. It's very soft. It's almost comparable to like the creme brulee. This one is. This is amazing. And the wide one that I have is getting there, but I haven't rolled this one as much because I like this look. Oh my gosh, I just got a whiff and I had to. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I don't know, I can't really say much about this one because she doesn't have it really for sale anymore, but you can find them on the buy and sell page on Facebook sometimes. Let's see, I have this one, but honestly this is a leather that also she does not sell, and it's hand tooled. But it's a cool leather. I really like it. It is stiffer. It's a stiffer leather. I brought this out not to really talk about the leather, but to talk about why I use this, what I use this journal for. So I don't really want to talk about the leather because I don't think she offers that one either. This is American Dream, and this one's a natural, and it's real soft. It is, because it's only been marbled. Again, she doesn't, I'm like, what am I? I'm like one of these people that it's like rare collectors of sparrows or something. I don't know. I just saw this in the orphan cabinet when I was up there filming. I was like, can I please adopt that sweet little sparrow? I don't know why would someone not want this? I don't understand. I don't understand. It is the most cutest, adorable rainbow perfection ever. And it's very soft. I rolled it, of course, and because it hasn't been dyed. But I think that the American Dream can be soft too if you roll it. I don't really have, I would like to eventually. I'm holding out for summer colors to possibly get another sparrow and something. Oh, I think I just gonna have to check that real quick. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I hope this is in focus. I'm gonna check just in case. Where was I? I don't even know. Oh yes, I'm kind of holding out. Sorry. I'm kind of holding out for summer colors to possibly, I know, it's so bad. I just love them so much. At this point, I really don't have any more uses for notebooks, and I'm just kind of like switching them out like purses. I know that's bad, but I love them all very dearly. I'm holding out for summer colors so that then I'll be able to talk about more of the American Dream dyed. And I do also don't have a American, there's another one, All American. The All American leather I've never really had in my hand, so I really can't talk about that one. And the Gemini. I've seen one of my good friends has a couple Geminis, and hers is nice and soft. She's broken it in, but it's not a deluxe, it's a classic. The ones that I feel like I've had a little bit of experience with are the Mr. Darcy, the Creme Brulee, and just the natural American Dream. So that's leather. That was a lot, but you really have to ask yourself, do I want my leather to be showing wear easily? Do I want it to look really worn and used quickly? Because Mr. Darcy is going to show you that. The Creme Brulee will take a little longer, and it'll be subtle, and there's some stuff that you can work out. Hello, Howard. Please don't play with those. He just walked through these things and then started flicking them off his feet. What was I saying? The leather, you really just gonna have to ask yourself, do I want it to show wear quickly? Do I want it to show wear over time? Do I want it to be subtle? Do I want it to really look gashed? I mean, there's some spots on these that, I mean, it looks kind of gashed, like for reals. But that's okay with me, because I know that's what, like this one, that little chunk out of right there was when I went flying over the laundry cart. You'll have stories for sure, and that's the thing. Your whole notebook should be full of stories, and it just depends. Do you want the outside to show the story too? That's leather. As far as size is a big deal too. We talked about leather sizes. I started again with my narrow, which is closest to the Midori size, but I like it better. Some of y'all have seen Lovey when he has been a chunky monkey, as Jen calls it. There is a little bit more room in the narrow size, and I love that. I love it because I tend to fatten up my notebooks. I hope it's not a reflection of me. Actually, I'm losing weight again, which is really good. Praise the Lord, praise the Lamb. So I start out with the narrow side. It's an artsy fartsy size. I love it. I got it because I saw Courtney's notebook and I really liked it, and so I was just started with that one. It's one of my favorite sizes. Like, I love this size so much. And then the next size that I got was a personal size. My personal actually feels about as heavy as my narrow right now because this is a little bit skinny. He's a little bit skinny right now. And Mr. Darcy's, you know, a little heavier. So again, sizes, you're gonna have to ask yourself, how much weight do I want to be carrying around with me? Do I want to carry this, if you're using it like as a planner or a wallet, do you want to use a personal as a wallet? It's a bit heavier than a pocket, you know? Asking yourself, what do I want to carry around with me? What is okay to just kind of stay home for a bit and sit for a bit? Like my wide sketchbook, it doesn't go out with me often. And look what I did. Do you see this? I kind of cried a bit. This is ink from my dauber video. When I made that huge mess on my dauber video, I didn't realize this. It got on him too. Just really sad about that. This does not come out with me often. It's my sketchbook. It has lots of different sketches and stuff in it, and when I'm practicing drawing and whatnot. And so usually I cuddle up with this one on the couch. If like the family's watching a movie or something, I'll be sketching. It does come a little bit with me if I'm going to the park, if I feel like drawing, but it mainly stays home. This narrow right here is pretty much stays in the building when I do church stuff, or if I go into a conference, it'll go with me. But the wides are a little bit heavier for me, and I I don't like it a little heavier. I don't know why. I just don't like it as much. And this is just, to me, the personal is just perfect for, it's big enough to write in and put like fun stickers and stuff in, but it's not heavy and it's not too cumbersome to carry around with me. And of course my Lovey, it just kind of sticks around here too, just for my personal journaling. I bring it with me actually. See, this one's a little bit easier to bring with me than my wide. I like the narrow. That's again one of my favorite sizes. And now I'm kind of growing a love for the pocket size. I have this little collection of pockets. I have more pockets than any other size right now. I have 4 pocket notebooks. Someone asked, do you have any pockets? Oh yeah, I have pockets. I have pocket notebooks coming out my ears, but I love them. So this is what I use for my wallet, my Black Mr. Darcy. This hand-tooled mystery leather, I'm not sure what it's called. And this one I use as my spiritual journal. And there's a lot of fun inserts in that. I'm gonna do a separate video because that would just take too long to do it on this video. So that's that one. And then I have this little one I wanted to interchange as a wallet. I don't know, this is the one I want to just interchange. Right now there's some inserts in it. I don't really have anything in this one. I was just thinking of it as a wallet in the future. And then this one, which Jennifer made me, the storyteller one, it's housing my little insert where I keep all of y'all's addresses. When y'all send me stuff, I keep your, I'm not gonna show everybody, but I had this sweet, awesome subscriber. Thank you so much. This beautiful insert that she made me. And I was like, oh my gosh, how much fun would it be to put y'all's addresses in here and kind of keep track of who I wrote back and, you know, where I got happy mail from, so I can just give thank yous and stuff like that. So that's what this one, and also the next one that I'm putting in here is a little insert for each of my boys. And what I'm going to start doing is writing to them and little fun things that they do. I want to document it and just put little pictures of them in there, and then eventually I'll give it to them. So maybe way down along far road, you know. I can do another video about that too, about that idea that I have. So anyway, those are my little pocket collections that I have, and the pockets are fun because they're so portable. You can really just, they're so portable and cute. And this is my purse. My Burpees in my pocket, in my right jean pocket or whatever pants pocket, and this is all I carry as a purse. So easy. So that's the pocket size. The personal size, again, it's a great marriage. It's like the pocket and the narrow had a baby and made it personal. It's just a really fun planner size. Some people like this as a wallet or like a I don't know, I like it for planning, honestly. Some people journal in them, which is cool. And then of course the narrow is my artsy fartsy size that I love. I love this size so much. And some people are like, oh, it's too skinny, I can't write in it. Well, that's okay. That's all right. You can go with the wide. Do the wide. I've already christened my new insert for the year. I have not decorated it yet, although I really want to. This is a Chic Sparrow insert. Doing some fun stuff. I do not have an extra wide. Leather, what kind of leather do you want? How do you want your leather to wear? How do you want it to feel? How do you want, there's a lot of color variations, obviously. Don't leave your leather in the sun, please. Don't leave your leather in the sun. Side note. Side note. And then of course size, like how heavy do you want to be carrying something around? What are you going to be using it for? Are you going to use it as a planner? Are you using it as an art journal? Are you using it as, you know, there's other ideas that I had about maybe, let's say if you're getting married and you're doing wedding planning, you know, get yourself a little personal and you could write letters to your fiance, like of your excitement. And as you're getting up ready to the day, and you can like give it to him on your anniversary or as a present when you get married or something, and then have all your fun swatches in there, tip-in swatches, and have your obviously your calendar so that you can prepare and call your vendors and pay your photographer and all that stuff. So I've had some really cool ideas for what you could do with these as planners or as just keepsakes, as gifts for people, because of your extending part of yourself in here and giving so much of yourself in here. What a precious gift to have from somebody. One of my favorite things right now is I have a friend journal and I send it back and forth, and it's so much fun to get it back, and I have it right now and I need to send it back. But it's a precious thing to me to have someone give of themselves in that journal, and then I get to see it and appreciate it and love it, and just, it's a beautiful gift. So I don't know if that helped at all. I don't know what else I can think of other than leather, how it wears, how you want to feel, what colors you want, how much weight do you want, what you're wanting to put in there. It has to do with how big do you write. Are you a big writer? Are you small? Do you write small and tiny? I have a gal, Cleo, hey Cleo, who writes me, and she has this tiny microscopic writing. It is so adorable, and thank God I have like 15/20 vision, which is like better than 20/20. I can see it perfectly, but it is so tiny and small, and it's so adorable, and I love your writing. And then some people have really big writing. Just a lot of things to ask yourself. And I'm sure this is like so stinking long, but I'm sorry if it was long, but I'm just trying to get y'all to think about what really do you need? What do you need? What do you want? And how would those options work best for you? I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a gabbing about the different TNs that I own and what I've thought about them, how I use them. They all smell amazing, let me just say. Boys, pat down. Pat down. They are so beautiful. They're all made so well, and you won't be disappointed at all. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I try my best to chunk out little spaces of time during the week to write back and comments. And so I'm working, I still have a lot of comments to catch up on, but I give myself 15 minutes per space of time that I give myself, and that's it, because otherwise I would be stuck on the computer like all day long. So thank you so much. I will see y'all later. Bye. Blah, 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 blah. Please stop. Please stop. Boys, pat down. Pat down. It's booby trapped, I tell you.